Hello everyone and welcome to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you my each way tips for tonight's horse racing action at Gulfstream, where the feature race will be the Grade 1 Florida Derby. It's the last race on the card and I'll be giving you my views on that particular race at the end of this video, as it will be my final selection. But our first selection at Gulfstream comes in the 8 UK time with a horse called Mean Mary. Now this horse is trained by Graham Motion, and Louis Saiz is booked for the ride. He's been riding very well at Gulfstream. I believe he had a 6-timer up on Thursday at the card there, and then last night he had a few winners, and he's given us some winners as well, especially last night with Money Moves, which was my best bet of the day. So hopefully he can continue the form here. Round about 7-4 shot. I know it is a bit short and is the favourite, but I think she has strong form claims running in the Orchid Stakes tonight. Now this horse actually won a Grade 3 at Gulfstream last time we saw her. She won by 5 lengths that day, and the level of form is probably the best in the race, and she's got a good draw in stall 6. You don't want to be drawn in the car park, as it were. You don't want to be too wide, and I think really Mean Mary sets the standard here, and I think is definitely a very likely winner to get us off to a good start. We then go to the Gulfstream Oaks, the next race in our selection, in the 8 UK time, and I'm going with a horse here called Tonelist Shape, 2-1 with bookmakers at the moment, trained by Safi Joseph, and this horse is going to be ridden by Tyler Gaffone. I can't pronounce his surname, but anyway, this horse has got a very good record. She's won her last 5 starts, so she's in top form, and she beat a horse last time out of Todd Pletcher called Spice is Nice, and there was no fluke about it that day. She had her purely in her place, and in the same draw as last time out, funnily enough, in stall 9. I think that's going to be again no problem for her, even though, like I said, it is a little bit wide than you probably ideally want, but over this kind of distance it wouldn't really matter so much. But Tonelist Shape, she's the classiest horse in the race. She's around about 2-1, and I just think she'll confirm the form of others. She arrives here the best shape compared to all of them, and for me she's a very likely winner. So for me, that's going to be the selection there. We then go over a bigger price selection in the 10 o'clock, which is a Grade 3 race, where I'm going with a horse called Ballagh Rocks. I hope, again, you pronounce that. 12-1 with bookmakers at the moment. And you can get multiple places, I should say, with the first couple of races that I've given, where you're getting 4 places in each way, Lucky 15. I know Skybet are doing that, so that might be a good angle in. But Ballagh Rocks is 12-1 with them, and is trained by William Mott, and Edgar Zayas is put for the ride. Now, this horse actually beat Monarch's Glen last time out, who was known here over in these shores. I believe he was a group winner. I think he might have won at Royal Ascot, if I remember, but he's got a fair level of form, this horse, and he just beat him by a short head last time out, and he's got a good draw today in stall 4. He likes to be ridden prominently. When he won at Gulfstream last time out in a claiming race, he was prominent throughout, and that tactic should pay him well. He's actually got a very good record at Gulfstream. He's been here 3 times and he's had 2 wins and a 3rd place, so he obviously likes the track, and I think at a massive price of 12-1 he's surely to go very close, and I think he's definitely one to keep on side. Then for the Florida Derby, the feature race of the evening and the card in the 10:36, I'm going with a horse called Gouverneur Morris here, currently 9-1. Now, I was doing some research, more in-depth research the other day for this race for another company I work for, and this combination that's going to be using this horse of John Velasquez and Todd Pletcher are the lead-in jockey and trainer in the race. They both won it on 5 separate occasions, and when they've teamed up together they've won it 3 times. So they obviously know what they're doing to win this race. And this horse won well at Tampa last time out, and it probably suggested, even though it did win well, that it probably will come on for the run. And I think this horse has got a very good chance. The jockey and the trainer know what to do. It's got a fair draw in stall 5 as well, so for me, I think this horse has got a good chance. Even though it is 9-1, you probably think with its connections, if they really fancied it, it might be a bit more prominent in the market. But I just have the 1 or 2 question marks against some of those at the top end of the market, and I just like to take one at a bit more of a bigger price. So for me, Gouverneur Morris, for me at 9-1, he won well last time out. It's probably been the target for him this race. I wouldn't be at all surprised if he went very close, and for me, he'll do it 9-1. So that's all I got to say on the card at Gulfstream tonight. Also as well, thanks for all the new subscribers and viewers that have come in over the last couple of days. We had a good day on Thursday, obviously, at Val. Last night was pretty good at Gulfstream too. We had a mixed bag at Rosehill. We had a couple of placed efforts, but nothing to write home about, unfortunately. But hopefully we can do better tonight at Gulfstream and have some winners on the card. So that's all I got to say. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel here at LuckyLoaders15. You can also follow me on Twitter as well using my handle, which is also at LuckyLoaders15. You can also check myself out for a more portfolio about my work. You go into my website at www.chrisloaderracing.co.uk. That's all I got to say. Please gamble responsibly, and we'll be seeing you soon.